Chapter 8, Lesson 1, Angle Relationships. We're going to start this lesson with the 4 types of angles. They are the right angle, which is exactly 90 degrees. If you draw a dot in the center, which is your vertex, and go to the 12, and then go across to the 3, that makes a right angle. You can illustrate that with a small right hand square in the corner. An angle that is less than 90 degrees is called acute. Acute little angle. Start with a vertex in the center. If you go up to 12, you would make that less than 90. So anything between the 3 and the 12, we'll go to the 2, would be an acute angle. An angle greater than 90 degrees is called obtuse. Obtuse. Start with the vertex in the center. Go to the 12. If you go straight down and then make it a little bit wider. Now that's the angle that goes around like this. Obtuse. It's greater than 90 degrees. This would also be an angle greater than 90 degrees. Obtuse. And the last angle, which is exactly 180 degrees, is a straight. A straight angle. Start with the vertex in the center, go up to 12, and make a line straight down to 6. My lines aren't very straight, but you can see that you have a exactly 90 in the first picture, an acute angle in the second picture, an obtuse angle in the third picture, and the straight angle in the fourth picture. I'm going to make a quick correction there. This right here, erasing that point, showing that that one that goes from the 12 over to the 7 is the obtuse angle. So I said the word vertex several times, vertex being the point where the 2 rays meet. And if you have forgotten what a ray is, a ray has a point and then has an arrow that goes in one direction. That is your ray. The other 2 that go along with that are that's called a line segment. Line segment. It has 2 ending points. And the one that has one arrow on one side and one on the other is called the line. The line has 2 arrows. Ray has 1 arrow, and the line segment does not have any arrows. There are several ways to name an angle. I'm going to draw an angle. And then I'm going to label it with the letter A, B, and C. And I'm going to put a 4 in the angle. This particular angle has 4 names. You can name it with the alphabetical letters going in alphabetical order. Angle A, B, C. Or you can go backwards at CBA. That's two ways to call the angle. Or you can call an angle by its vertex, which in this case is the B. That's the letter that fell in the middle on the ABC and CBA. And the last one is if there is a number associated with it, you can call it angle 4. So there are 4 ways to name angles. There are 2 things that we talk about with angles. We refer to the vertical angles, and this is a review from last year. Vertical angles are opposite angles formed by the intersection of 2 lines. The other new vocabulary, which is a review from last year, are adjacent angles. They have the same vertex and a common side, but do not overlap. As it states here, vertical angles are congruent. So, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical, and that's written here. Angle 2 and angle 4 are vertical, and that is written there. Vertical angles are congruent. That means they are the same size. The adjacent pairs in this picture here are angle 1 and angle 2. See how they are side by side. They share a common side and they have the same vertex. Angle 2 and angle 3. I'm going clockwise. Angle 3 and angle 4. And lastly, angle 4 and angle 1. With my pen, I'm going to show the pairs that are side by side. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and 4 and 1. Side by side, adjacent pairs.